When people feel financially stuck, it's easy to assume that the problem is money. Money does matter, income matters, obviously, but often what's missing isn't effort, it's preparation. Without support in your mind, your body, and your spirit, money becomes pressure instead of freedom. In the last video, I talked about how many of us were taught to play the wrong game with money. Today, I want to talk about what needs to be built before the money shows up. I want to be really clear about something though. Money matters and income does matter, which I've said. This isn't about pretending that money doesn't matter or ignoring real financial pressure. But money doesn't solve everything on its own. It tends to amplify what's already there in us. If your life is already exhausted and anxious or unclear, more money often just magnifies that. That's why before I talk about real estate, ownership, or strategy, I want to talk about preparation. I think of preparation in three simple categories: how you think, how you live in your body, and why you're building in the first place. Mind, body, spirit. When those three are aligned, wealth becomes sustainable. When they're not, even success can feel overwhelming. A lot of people genuinely want a different financial future, but if they don't believe it's possible for them, they won't move toward it in a meaningful way. Desire and belief have to be aligned. Otherwise, desire just turns into frustration. You don't move toward what you want, you move toward what you believe is possible. Clear thinking beats clever strategies every time. And most people don't struggle with discipline, they struggle with capacity. A pastor of mine once said something that really stuck with me. When someone comes to him for counseling, the first thing he asks isn't about the problem. He asks, how's your sleep? Are you moving your body regularly? And how are you eating? Because when those things are off, everything else feels heavier than it needs to be. When you're exhausted and overwhelmed, it's not that you're incapable, it's that everything feels urgent. And urgency makes long-term thinking almost impossible. I want to be honest here because this matters. I've made plenty of mistakes with money. I love spending money, probably too much. Always have. And for a long time, I wasn't prepared mentally, emotionally, and spiritually to build real wealth. And I didn't lack information, I lacked formation. When we bought our first home, we were honestly not ready by most standards. And I know for a lot of people, readiness is limited by income, not effort. That's real. But preparation isn't about waiting until everything's perfect. It's about starting where you are with what you have. When we bought that home, we had two things that mattered: desire and belief. We genuinely believed that it was possible. And for me personally, I believe that God was in it and opening doors that we didn't force open. Over the next 2 years, that home ended up doubling in value. But the money wasn't the breakthrough at all. The preparation was. If we had made the same financial move earlier without the inner work, it would have created stress instead of stability. Experience taught me something that I'll never forget: that wealth grows best in a life that's prepared to hold it. So before you change your strategy, I want to challenge you to change your preparation. This week, ask yourself these three simple questions. Where does my mind need clarity? Where does my body need support? And where does my spirit need direction? You don't have to wait until you make more money to start preparing for a better future. You can always start. Focus on what you can build now: clarity, consistency, and belief. And let that create momentum over time. And I believe if you do those things, you'll be on your way to capturing everything that you want for your life. Hey, well, thank you so much for watching this video. If this video resonates with you and you are on a similar journey, I would be so grateful if you would like and share. But I think most importantly, subscribe to the channel and follow along with this journey. This is a journey that I'm on personally, and just want to share what I've learned through the process and what I'm going to continue to learn. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.